Hello and welcome to this episode of The Real Agents of Change, where we celebrate and acknowledge and just really want to give a big kudo and shout out to those agents of change in this world who are walking their walk and talking their talk. And today we have Beverly Jones, whom I met a few months ago on social media. She is our currently only representative in the whole state of Tennessee. Beverly, will you please share with our viewers, why are you a real agent of change? What is it about our group that resonates with you?
Well, real agent of change, if you're not changing, you're dying. So everyone should want to be an agent of change, and just to be able to educate people on different things and just to change the world and make it a better place.
Amen. And it's people like you that we are attracting that feel that way. If you're not growing, you're dying, as they say. So what is it about this specific group that resonates with you?
Well, when I first learned about charitable real estate specialists, and I was like, wow, I could envision helping charities who right now are just not having a very good luck. And I envisioned of giving hundreds of thousands of dollars to charities where they may not get through fundraisers, especially in the world we're living in now. And just to know that one contribution by one donor could give them hundreds of thousands of dollars, well, that just puts a smile on my face, because that way you can help so many more charities, and charities can't have as many people now because of their funds are depleted. There's nothing they can do. So how amazing would it be to have one donor, one contribution, and to be able to fund anything they wanted to do throughout their charities. So for your vision, I just applaud you for you to have the vision and to share the vision to us so that you educate us, so that we can educate every nonprofit that's out there. And that to me is my mission, to let every nonprofit know that you can fund your charity by thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that is my mission, to let everybody know that.
Well, and I have to say that when it puts a smile on your face, it lights up the world, because you are just a beaming beacon of beautiful, bright, brilliant light. And I'm just so happy to have you here. And I know that you're wanting to work with MakeAWish for one. Who are some of the other nonprofits that you like to play with, and or go ahead and talk about MakeAWish?
Yeah, MakeAWish is, I am an ambassador and a wish granter for MakeAWish of Middle Tennessee. Beth Torres is the director here in Tennessee. And there are hundreds of children in Tennessee and thousands nationwide who are not getting their wishes granted, one because of funding and just not enough volunteers to be able to help do that. And Wishes for Children with Life-Threatening Illnesses is hope. And it is amazing experience to let families for one day, when they get their wish granted, to live like a regular family, just a normal family, not having to worry about doctors, the diseases that they're going through. So that is my main mission, and I love Make-A-Wish, and so I really would like to be able to fund every child who needs a wish. So that is my main one. And then I also volunteer and help with Christmas for Kids of Tennessee. And what that is children who have may not have a lot or may not have anything, and they're through the program. The teachers in the schools are the one that nominates them. Then we get to take them on a shopping trip to Walmart. They get to spend $175 plus a winter coat. And it's just amazing when you see kids that maybe get a bicycle, and they said, I've never had a bicycle before. So that just kind of melts your heart a little bit. And the country music industry gets involved in this charity. They put on a concert at the Ryman every Christmas, and then they bring their tour buses for one night, where the kids and people can pay to get on the buses to tour the buses. So the country music artists, they all get involved with this charity as well. So it's a really a great charity. And this year kind of took a little bump, but we were able to raise like $50,000 for them. But how amazing would it be to raise hundreds of thousands, where every child in Sumner County could be able to do that?
Well, yeah. You've mentioned that a few times, and I want our viewers to know the average donation from one piece of real estate is $550,000 500, and that's average. So if that's average, think of how many donations are over $1 million. Lots of them. As a matter of fact, annually, 8 billion with a B is donated to nonprofits through real estate. And that may sound like a lot, but it's a small, minute amount, but it goes to show it's happening all the time. The reason why we're so excited is now we are training and teaching and educating and certifying our real estate agent friends like Beverly. So were you going to mention another one that you like?
Of course, I would not be remiss to mention my church, Cornerstone Nashville. And we have a lot of outreach programs where we help special needs families where they can bring their kids in. We have a pantry. We have missionaries all across the world. And then, of course, spreading God's good word. So, yes. So those are the three that are my top ones. And I am a board member of Holiday Fest. And we have 20 charities under our umbrella. So, and I know firsthand how our fundraisers have just been non-existent just about. I think we had 4 fundraisers out of 20 to 25 that we normally have. So those 4 are the ones that are near and dear to my heart.
Well, I know that with your great spirit and your work ethic, and now that you have your hands on the right way to fund these groups, there will just be millions of dollars flowing through them. And you've mentioned being in Tennessee a few times. Tell our viewers what marketplace you're in, because as people start to learn more and more about charitable real estate, which by the way has been happening since 1917, it's not new. What's new is the way that we remove all the risk from nonprofits and help them to any and all nonprofits out there can get funded this way. So what marketplace are you in?
I am we're kind of a rural area where I live, but we are about my office is 20 miles north of Nashville, Tennessee. So I am surrounded by Nashville and then surrounding counties, which are Robertson and Sumner counties. So I do Davidson, Robertson, and Sumner, which is all within a 45 to 50 mile radius.
And of course, if anyone was looking to donate property or do business in any place in Tennessee, I'm sure you have a whole network.
Certainly, yes. I have a whole network of people that I could be able to refer them to that would take good care of them.
Well, for those of you who are watching, please know that all of these nonprofits and Beverly's contact information will be in the description of this video. So feel free to learn more about Make-A-Wish and all the other groups. Actually, Frank Shankowitz is a friend of mine who is the creator of Make-A-Wish. His movie, Wish Man, came out about a year ago. And I think since we've been talking about him, I'm going to have him do an interview with me here. He'd be a good one to have. So if you think that you are a real agent of change, whether you're a real estate agent, a nonprofit, or a leader and visionary of a business or a community that supports and serves real estate professionals and nonprofits, reach out to us. Let us know that you're ready to walk your walk and talk your talk and truly take a stand for those that you are here to serve. Until our next episode, we are the real agents of change. We are the superheroes out in the communities who are making the biggest difference. See you next time.